Summertime in the neighborhood is busting coconut and hanging out on the Ave. Out on the corner, you can't help but hear the vibrant music in roti shops and zooming cars blasting the likes of Radhika, Gayana Babu, and this girl named Anna. In today's episode, we get up close and personal with the superstars who produce these chutney, soca, and calypso anthems that help us recreate that true Indo-Caribbean spirit here in Queens, New York. Viewers, we're now here with none other than the Hitman. Now, you know when the Hitman hits the stage, there's nothing like him at all. He's an international singer. Now, Hitman, can you tell us some of the countries that you've actually performed in?
Off the head, North America, Europe. So we cover a good, I think we cover a lot when I say that. So wherever chutney music reach and where it haven't reach, I gotta say by the grace of the Almighty God, I've been there to take it there.
Great. Now, when did you start singing?
Well, actually singing is something like, it started in my family because my mom is Ramraji Prabhu and she's one of the pioneers of chutney music together with Anand Yankaran, Bodram Holas and, Yusuf Khan, the classical singers, the early days of classical singers, when we're talking about KB Singh, that I think the generation, in my generation, plenty of them don't know about that. But chutney music start with the classical music. So it rolled over with my mom, Ramraji Prabhu. So I end up, you could say, it's in my bloodstream, growing up, going to school. So every fete I went to it free, but it's something like that. So chutney music and Indian culture was always there in my blood. And it's something that I love doing, and through the generations, I'm happy to carry it on.
I'm actually ecstatic. I did not know that Ramraji Prabhu is your mom. She's a fantastic artist. I met her once before. She actually sang in one of my very first performances, and it was a religious mother song, and she's fantastic. So you definitely come from great roots. So tell us, what would you say is your top song right now?
This girl named Anna, she shut down in the savannah. She looking for a spanner to tighten, she radiator. She don't want no 12, she says she want a 22. Well, and that's how the story goes. Like, well, that song Anna that I just sang there is like, it stemmed from the concept. Like when I did that song, it's a song I did for 2009 into 2010. And I choose to sing a song without rum song because most of my fans know Hitman for Shankar, Firewater, Bring the Rum, and you know the lineup of the whole tune. But with everything and everybody you meet, it's like I wanted to do something different because there's a saying that you can't be a star without singing a rum song. And the young generation that come in now, they're watching. If they're watching the stars that is in top, and they figure, well, in order to sing a tune, a chutney tune, you gotta sing something about rum. So when I did Anna this year, I opted out of that, and I showed, and I think that proved it. Anna did that song because it's like I traveling and I doing what I do, and it's a song make a hit around where chutney music is and even beyond that, without any rum lyrics and anything pertaining to that. It's a story, and even with the rum songs, there is a story in that. But I wanted to do something different this year. That's why I opted out. Yeah.
I want to congratulate you for that because I always wonder, why does every chutney song have to be about rum?
No. Well, it's not like every chutney song had to be about rum. What happened? If you pick up an album with Hitman, it's like my previous albums, you're gonna get like one rum song in it. One of the last rum song I think was Bring the Rum or one of these songs, and it was like the only rum song, but it ended up standing out because the crowd that we perform for, if you remember, if you go to a chutney show or you go to a party, a birthday party, a normal fete, a wedding or something, they're going to be selling alcohol, they're going to be sharing alcohol. It's not like they're glorifying it, but this is what you do when you go to hang out. You go to hang out, you take a little drink or sip, so you get that following. So I guess that's why the rum songs stand out. But I had to show them that, we don't need it because we got a lot of criticism from the older artists. And what I noticed, the older artists who criticize it, they sing it today. You know what I mean? They sing the rum song today, and I don't want to call names, but they did it. But Hitman did something beside rum, and this is what you see in Hitman here today, in Club Tobago, in one of the #1 club in New York. So it's like music, and as an artist, you got to be able to perform and do anything when I say anything, you got to be performing not only with a popular song, but you got to be able as an artist to entertain, you know? So it's like that.
So, Hitman, where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
Well, 10 years ago, if I go to say 10 years ago, into 11 years, that was the first song I did, Don't Hold Me Back, and I didn't believe I'll see myself here today. And the first song I did with my mom, Ramraji, she said, we used to live in New York, so she was like, you guys do one song on my album. Each of my brothers, I got 3 other brothers, so we end up doing one song on this album, and Don't Hold Me Back was one of the songs. That's 10 years ago. And it's like, I didn't see myself today, and I don't know what the future holds, but Chutney music, Indian culture, where we come from, our culture, my culture, is what I always want to project and make sure that, yo, this is our thing. If somebody hire Hitman in a soca fete, a reggae fete, you name it, I perform in it, but I go to that fete and I perform Chutney music. I could do so and I could sing anything else. Yes, I could do any kind of music, but I perform Chutney music. So in 10 years from now, I'm going to be pushing that music, and we got a lot of top artists coming out right now, younger artists coming up, and everybody, and I hope they have confidence in their culture. You know what I mean? Because what I do when I go to a fete, I don't sing. I mean to say I could do soca, I could do reggae, I could do all the music. I love it. But when they hire Hitman to a fete, you hire Hitman for Chutney. So you're going to get Chutney. So the 10 years from now, Chutney music always elevated, because earlier on, we used to have the drum organ and dancehall music. That's when my mom and them used to sing Anand Yankaran and them, Bodram Holas, you name it, they used to use that. So now it elevates into the band. So I don't know where you're going to reach, but wherever it's going to go, we're going to keep pushing. And 10 years from now, if I'm still around, I hope to retire by then.
You'll be around. You'll be around.
I hope to retire by then. But if I'm still around, I hope the generation have confidence in their music and their culture and love it like how the Hitman love it.
And just tell me, where did the name Hitman come from?
That's a long story. It's a long story, but Hitman really came from, honestly, it might sound corny or it might sound somehow, but wrestling. Entertainment, WWF, Bret the Hitman, yeah. So I used to have long hair. Who know Hitman? I used to have long hair. So it's like we always following this thing. But that's before I started even sing and perform music. So whilst watching this kind of performance of entertainers in the wrestling industry, I used to pattern myself as a wrestler, jumping off bed, jumping off a rooftop, you name it, we do it. So when I went falling into the entertainment music business, this is how the name stick with me. And Guyana, one of my favorite places to always be. They hit off Hitman. Up to this day, every song, most of the songs that I did make popular in Guyana. So Hitman started off there, and it's there still.
Well, great. That sounds great. I think you're called Hitman in my eyes because you're a #1 hit.
Well, they say hit after hits, because if you go to say hit, you want to name Hitman. You got Don't Hold Me Back. You got Shankar, Firewater, Bring the Rum. You got Pretty Girl, Tell Me Where You're From, Girl. So it's like, God have been good to me, and He always been good to me. I know I play a little bad sometimes, but the main thing is never lose focus of what you're doing and what you love to do. Yes.
Hitman, can we get a little piece of something our viewers can hear from you tonight?
Well, as I tell you, I've been to Guyana about 2 weeks ago, and Canada and Miami, and the song that I gotta always perform at least 4 times is Anna, because Spana is like, the song is a lot of energy, and the storyline is so funny and everything, you know. So they're gonna get that, plus with all the hits, because tonight I'm gonna be doing Don't Hold Me Back and all the hits, because tonight is the rum fit. So they're gonna get the rum dandada. But I gotta tell the people something before I go. Especially to the young and upcoming artists. I know they follow, that's why I take this stand to show them, yo, if you want to make a hit, you don't need to do a rum song. But if you want to be successful, and everybody always asks me that, they say, Hitman, why it is that you're always consistent and you're always there? Because in the same room that we're sitting down here right now, trust me, I see a lot of artists come and go, and Hitman sit down here. And the reason behind that, for me, my belief, my reason is God. Because every time I sit down and pray, I say, Lord, don't let no man, no woman, no negative force stop me. Only person going to stop me is you. And once you give me that blessing to keep going, doing what I love doing, no man can stop me, because what God sent forward, no man stop. So whatever dream you have, whatever goal you have, you keep doing it. And the most important thing, try not to hurt nobody as you go along in life. Because the less you hurt people, is more your way will open. You know what I mean? So it's like that. It's just simple. God is number one. And with God, if you as a person believe in him, he gonna open your way. Because without the a blade of grass around the world don't grow without his permission. Snow don't fall without his permission. Rain don't fall. And now that's don't mean I'm a Hindu, but we got all different religions and all different faith. Whatever, if you're a Christian, Muslim, Hindu, whatever faith you in, believe in that, and he is going to take care of you.
This girl named Anna, she shut down in the savannah. She looking for a partner, the Titan, she radiator. She don't want no girl, she said she want that 32. The big chica, she looking for a 22 partner, the big chica. She looking for a 22 partner, she radiator. It's fun, it's leaking water, the big chica. She looking for a 22 partner. This girl named Anna, shut down in the savannah. She looking for a partner, the Titan, she radiator. She don't want no 12, she says she want that 22. The big chica, she looking for a 22 partner, the big chica. She looking for a 22 partner, she radiator. It's fun, it's leaking water, the big chica. She looking for a 22 partner. Yo, you know this boy Hitman, and it's all about the girl Anna, and the dog is the purple of the factory. Anna said that she fighting, she don't want nothing happen. The way how things that be going, look, she just gets she life. Anna don't want no boyfriend, she looking for a toolkit with partner inside it. That's the only thing go fix it. The big chica, she looking for a 22